Welcome to this episode of YouTube where last week we thought we had spring, we had melting snow, and the wolves were spending time up in the woods on the dry ground, hanging out on top of the den, thinking that we could move forward with some wolf care projects. So we scheduled a tree feller from Dutchman's Tree Service. Austin came in and we climbed a couple of big white pine trees that are in the area where the new medical pen is going to be located, and lo and behold, here comes the wind and here comes the snow. But the wolves did quite well. Actually, Axel and Grayson were acquired in the year 2016, where we had a lot of windstorms, we had a lot of chainsaw work, so they're very well conditioned to this saw work. Rika is still young, so she is watching, but you can see her doing a little bit of redirected aggression there at a log. So a little frustration, a little anxiety comes out, and that's how they respond. The next day, Grayson at 4 in the morning started a little bit of a bark howl. I'm not sure what that was about, but later in the day, the check seemed to be pretty relaxed. So you can see him approaching whatever facing towards the back side of the enclosure where that tree work was. Maybe something was curious about the smell and was drawn in that he might be reacting to. It's really hard to know what he's thinking. Then, of course, on Thursday, we get another round of snow. 4.5 inches fell, and you can see a little bit of frustration from Axel towards Rika. So this redirected aggression is not just about events. It could be about other wolves. And we are seeing a little bit of anxiety from Axel towards some construction work in the front of the building. We had some new doors replaced. He seems to be a little bit more agitated by that construction work and the sounds, creating him to be a little anxious and a little redirecting towards Rika. And you can see Grayson's right there to kind of intervene. A few minutes later in the check, Rika does a little bit of an ambush to Axel. No hard feelings. They kind of live in the moment and go about their business. So overall, we can say this wet snow is something that Rika enjoys. She likes to roll in it, she likes to eat it, and it is getting wetter by the day as the temperatures are right above freezing. Another thing to note about warming weather is that snow is going to melt, and before the frost goes out, it creates what are called these vernal pools, and they are certainly interesting. Sometimes there might be debris under the ice that gets the wolves interested, and here's Rika doing a stiff leg jump, trying to break the ice and get at what's beneath it. You might see the same predatory behavior in dogs that are pouncing, and coyotes that are going after rodents. It's a very effective method to try to get something startled down beneath the grass. In this case, it's her way of breaking the ice so she can get down to what was of interest for her. So that's something that you'll see. This was taken from the south camera on explore.org. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the next time we'll have a little bit more details on some of these spring projects. See you next time.